This video is going to be on the rocking frog exercise, which is a great way. It's a fantastic way to help stretch the hamstrings, the hips, the adductors, the lower muscles of the backside, the posterior chain, that in many cases can prevent people from getting a proper hip hinge because they're too tight to allow. We talk about hip position. We want that anterior pelvic tilt. A lot of people can't get to that anterior tilt because all the muscles on the backside and on the inside of their legs are too tight. So we can stretch those by getting into the rocking frog. Now the rocking frog is a stretch where you're going to get on your knees. You can do it somewhat dynamically or static. Okay, you're going to get wider with your feet. I'm going to come at a little angle here so you can see. You're going to get a little bit wide with your knees, not super crazy. You're not trying to do a split. Okay, you're going to take your feet and you're going to put your insteps flat to the floor. Your toes are pointed out to the side. Don't have your knees in here like this if possible. Try to get them so that they're 90 degrees with your legs. Legs out, legs down. Okay? Then you're going to come down to your elbow. Now from here, you're going to practice that pelvic tilt. So we're going to go anterior pelvic tilt, pushing our belly button to the ground, and then we're going to try to push back at the same time. Okay? You're going to feel this in your hips. You're going to feel this in your inner thighs. If you can get into this position and get your hips past your knees, then you're doing pretty good. Many people will get stuck right about here, and then they can't go any further, and then their lower back starts to round, right, as they push back because their hamstrings and adductors are too tight to allow that hip position. So you want to push that position and then push back into it, right? The idea is to try to keep and maintain your anterior tilt as you push back. Engage and stretch the hamstrings and adductors. Okay, you can do this for 5 to 10 seconds at a time with a couple seconds break in between. You can do it for long holds, 30 seconds at a time, whatever it is, wherever it fits into what your routine is.